So every time when we start to write a program, we must first declare a variable. You see the int here stands for integer, and the num is the identifier. Int is a type. So it means that this variable is called num and is an integer type variable. It means that you only store integer number. So double is a type. So it means that this variable will store decimal number. Char is also a type. It means that this variable here will store a character. Standard input and output. To output something from the program when we run it, we need to use printf. Everything inside the quotation mark will be printed, will be the output. So you see the percentage I here means you take the value from this variable price, and percentage I basically also means that it is expecting a value, an integer value from the variable price. So the output will be the book cost $25. Input. Sometimes we need the user to enter a value for our variable. To do so, we need to use scanf. The printf here function is basically just to tell the user instruction. So the scanf here, the percentage I means that it is expecting the user to input an integer value, and then this symbol here means that it will store the input by the user into this variable num. Assume that the user entered 10. When we print the variable num, the output will be 10. Selection. Selection is a set of steps that is only performed if the condition is true. So here you see the variable x is equal to 5. If x more than 3 is true, because our x is 5, that is more than 3, then x is more than 3 will be the output. This will be printed. If our x is 0, then this else statement part will be printed out. X less than 3 will be the output. Nested if else statement is to check multiple conditions. X equal to 5 and y equal to 2. X more than 3 is true, so then it will check y. Y is more than 1, our y is 2, so it's more than 1. So it will print y is more than 1. If our y is 0, then this part y more than 1 will be false, then you will print y is less than 1 as the output. If our x is 0, then this whole part up here will be false, it will be ignored. Then the output for this whole code will be x is less than 3. Loop. Loop is to run a step continuously until it's false. So here you see integer x equal to 0. While x less than 5, it means that it will keep running this statement until x is equal to 5 or more than 5. So the output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will not print output 5 because 5 is equal to 5 and is no longer less than 5. For loop is used as nested loop to print something. So here you see the output 0, 1, 0, 1. The output 0, 1 is from the nested loop here for y equal to 0 and y less than 2. So the reason why it's printed twice is because of the x. The first 0, 1 is printed is the output when x is equal to 0, and it print again when x is equal to 1. Array. Sometimes we need to assign multiple values into a variable. So we need to use this bracket with a number inside. The number inside represents the number of values we want to assign to these variables. So here 4. So this equal and curly bracket 1. This part is how we assign multiple values to an array. Another way to assign values to it is that we use integer array. We use this array 0 equal to 6. It means that we assign the value 6 to the position 0, which is this position, this part, the 5 here. So when we print an array, we print array position 0, it will print either 5 or 6, depending on how we assign the values. So yeah. Integer array with 2 bracket here, 2 and another 2 in another bracket. It means the first bracket 2 means that there's 2 set of values. And the second bracket means that in each set there's 2 value. So when we use print array 0, 1, 0 refer to the first set, the one with the value 2 and 6, and 1 is 1 refer to position 1 here, which is 6. Then the output for this array will be 6.